Hey everyone, it's Asha. Welcome back to Reading with Asha. For today's video, we're going to be doing a TBR jar video, and I haven't made one of these videos in a really long time. I haven't made an actual video in a really long time, so I apologize for that. I've just been so busy recently with work, and also I just started school back up, but these are going to be the books that I am hoping to get to in September. There are a few books that I'm going to tell you about that I have to read this September, like for school, and other books that I'm hoping to finish this September, whether that's for book club or just personal reading. So yeah, we're gonna choose a few personal fun books for me to read that I can hopefully get to this month, and then I'll also share my TBR that I have outside of that so you guys can get to know that too. But before we get started, I wanted to say where my jewelry was from because it's super cute, and I've already gotten several Instagram DMs about where it's from and asking questions about it. Both of my necklaces are from Ana Luisa Jewelry, and I love them so much. The little chain that I'm wearing is the Ina mini chain. The second necklace that I'm wearing underneath it is the Hannah necklace, which has a little rose on it. I really love the way that these two look together. I think they're so pretty. I love dainty gold jewelry, and Ana Luisa has so many options for whatever kind of jewelry person you are, whether that's gold or silver. My stuff has not tarnished at all, and I've had it for about 2 weeks so far. I'll probably give you an update in a few months. I've seen a lot about Ana Luisa jewelry on TikTok and YouTube, so I was so excited about this collaboration because I love their jewelry. It's so cute. I've noticed that most people who buy it, their jewelry has not tarnished whatsoever in like a year or several months of them wearing it, which is a huge deal because a lot of jewelry tarnishes super quick. Their jewelry starts at just $39, which is such a great deal for such high quality jewelry, and they ship anywhere in the US for free, and their shipping everywhere else is very affordable. You get a 2-year warranty on the products that you receive from them, and also you get exchanges, which they make it super easy because of the free shipping. I have been wearing this jewelry for the past few weeks, as I've said, and I've gotten so many compliments just on how cute this looks together, but I've also worn each piece separately or even with other jewelry pieces. There's so much mixing and matching that you can do, so it's just really nice. They also have earrings and bracelets and other necklaces. If this isn't your kind of vibe, they definitely have something for you, so I would definitely recommend clicking the link in my description box and checking out their website if you want any new cute jewelry that's great quality. Would also make a great gift. I know that in a couple months it's going to be Christmas, so if you're looking for something to get your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your partner in general, this is definitely a great option. So yeah, let's get on with the TBR video. So first, I think we'll choose some prompts out of the TBR jar. Most of the books on my bookshelf over here, as you can see, are books that I haven't read yet, because a majority of my books that I have read already are actually packed up in my storage unit. 90% of them, maybe more, probably like 90% of these are books that I haven't read. So we're gonna go ahead and pick. I have my TBR jar that I made such a long time ago. It's all kind of like messed up now, but I have not used this in a really long time. I think I only ended up doing this like once or twice. We'll choose a prompt. So here we go. I'm gonna have you guys look at it first, so wait, you definitely can't see that. What does it say? I don't know. A book someone else chooses for you. Who should I have choose a book for me? I like get some options and then send it to someone to choose for me, like my boyfriend or something. Or should I just send him a picture of this whole thing and I hope he doesn't choose a book I've already read. Okay, I'm just gonna send a picture of this. I feel like he's gonna choose like Stephen King or something. Oh wait, that was a really bad picture. Let me take a whole picture of my... Why am I taking awful pictures? Like, I cannot stay still to take a picture. I'll cross off the ones that I have read already. So I'm gonna have my boyfriend choose the book. I just sent him a picture. So now I'm gonna have to wait. So we'll choose another prompt while we wait for him to respond and see what he chooses. Hopefully whatever prompt I choose next, he doesn't choose that book. But I don't know. I feel like he's gonna choose... I don't know. Let's guess. What do you guys think he's gonna choose? If I had to guess, I know you can't see it, but I have some Stephen King down here, and I feel like he will choose the Stephen King. I don't know why. I think he might choose something like that, or maybe To Kill a Mockingbird, because I think he knows that, and the rest of the books he probably has no idea. Okay, he's texting me right now. Should I just wait a second? I'll just wait a second. Oh, why is he taking a long time? I wonder what his process is when thinking about this. Like, is he gonna look up the titles of the books and see if it's a book I would like? Because one time I had him choose a book for me, but I just had like 3 books and I wasn't sure which one to read, and he read all the backs of them and then chose, kind of guessing based off of what I would like. I think he chose like the first Throne of Glass book for one of those, and then I also think he chose the Friend Zone for me one time too. So I don't know what his thought process is gonna be. I feel like I should give you guys a good view of my shelf. So like up here it's kind of like romancy books, and I also have books back here too that he didn't really get to choose from. Maybe I should have sent him that. And then all the way at the bottom I just have some random like summary books, but those are the books that are on the shelf. I know it's not the best view. Like if it was my actual TBR shelf it would be a little bit easier. Let me see, maybe I should send him these ones too. I swear, if he chose something like Oliver Twist. So I just dropped every single book that was in my hand. Seems like he's taking a long time to answer. So we're gonna choose another prompt. This is it. What does it say? A classic. Guys. It can be an actual classic or nostalgic. So the thing is, I'm actually reading 2 classics this month for school. How do I go about this? I guess I have to choose another classic. I'm really thinking he might choose like To Kill a Mockingbird though, so I don't want to choose that. Okay, I guess this is both a classic and nostalgic because this is my favorite book ever, and also it's nostalgic because I read this for the first time when I was younger, but I've read this maybe like 3 times, so it's a reread. So that's the nostalgic part. The first book that I've chosen is The Giver by Lois Lowry. If you've never read this book, you definitely should. It is considered a classic, but it's probably one of the easier classics that you'll read because a lot of times they make people read this book when they're in like 5th grade because it's a middle grade book, and middle grade is kind of anywhere between usually ages 9 to 12 or 13. Like if you read Harry Potter or Percy Jackson, those are like the age ranges that you can start reading it at, but of course you can read this or any of those at any time in life. So I think I'm gonna reread this book, and I think it's a good time too. This is one of my favorite books to reread during like Christmas time, which if you've read this a few times you could kind of like get why, but this is the first book that I chose, and I don't know why this man is taking so long. We'll choose another prompt. There is so many books on here that I don't know why I haven't read yet. I mean, I guess I do know because I just spend way too much time on my phone. See what it says. Oops. What does it say, guys? A book about people who love reading. So the thing is, who love reading. Who loves reading? I feel like any classic here, they probably have some interest in reading. I don't really think any fantasy books would be... Oh, I think this would be a book about people who love reading. The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery. This is about A.J. Fickery, and he lives alone and he owns a bookstore. So I have to assume that he loves reading at some level. This cover kind of makes me think that the main character might love reading. It doesn't really say that. This actually looks really cute though. It's like a YA book. I need to read this. I think that this Wishing Game book here might be someone who loves reading. I actually have Anne of Green Gables up there. That would have been a good one, but I already read that. It's a really great book though. Okay, yeah, so this is also about someone who really likes reading. It's about Lucy Hart, found her solace in books. And I also have Book Lovers by Emily Henry, but I have no interest in reading that right now. So for me, it's between these two, and I really like the look of both of these. They both look very short, and also the covers are so nice. I've read a book by Gabrielle Zevin before, Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow, and it was a good book. I really liked her writing style, but I was not in love with the storyline of the book because it was a lot about video games, and I don't really care about video games, so that kind of just like influenced my perception. The Wishing Game is one that I got on my birthday. This one I've heard a lot of really good things about, and because I think it's magical realism, I think that this might be a good one to read for fall. This book just kind of looks magical, so I think I'm gonna choose that. I eventually do want to read this, and I think anything that's about people reading is kind of a cozy little book. But my boyfriend did text me back, so let's see what he chose. Oh, you're kidding me. He literally chose Oliver Twist. he said Oliver Twist. Heard it's good. Who did you hear that from? Because it's a classic. I don't think I would like it. I don't think I would like Oliver Twist. Also, you guys, I think I read something in my women's literature class of a quote that Charles Dickens wrote. I think I did, and it was like super sexist. I don't want to read this book at all, but he chose it, so. Oliver Twist. This is why I should not have asked my boyfriend what to read. I should make him read Oliver Twist. Have fun. Go for it, buddy. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but I don't even know what this is about. Okay, that's it. One more prompt, one more, and then we're done, because this man just chose Oliver Twist, so now that's on my monthly TBR. What fun. This is me trying to get the camera to focus. We'll just go back here for this one. A book you can finish in a day. So something short. I feel like The Wishing Game is something I could finish in a day, but I already used that for something else. Maybe one of these? No, I don't want to do that. I have like the Chronicles of Narnia, and since they're middle grade, I figured they'd be a little easier to read, so maybe that could be finished in a day. I'm not gonna choose that because I already have 2 middle grade books that I'm reading this month. So The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery, because it's so short. Yeah, I mean this, I think I could finish this in a day actually. And it is something I want to get to this fall, so I think I'm gonna choose The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery because it's like 183 pages long. The words on the pages are pretty big and spaced out, like double spacing or 1.5 or something. Now we're gonna go over my whole TBR for the month of September. First up, we have the 4 books that I had chosen or got chosen for me. So the first book was something that someone chose for me, which was my boyfriend, who chose Oliver Twist. Next up, I have a classic or a book that is nostalgic, which is The Giver by Lois Lowry. Next up, a book about people who love reading. I have The Wishing Game. And my final book for a book I could finish in a day was The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery. And I also have a few other books that I'm reading this month. For school, I'm reading The Awakening by Kate Chopin. I'm not sure if that's how you say her last name. I am also reading The Great Bishi by Chris Karakis, which is my brother's book. It's a middle grade book available on Amazon. Will link down below for you. It's super good so far. Me and my boyfriend are reading it together. And I'm reading Binding 13 for my book club. So, it should be a pretty exciting month of reading, but I love you all so much. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you check out Ana Luisa Jewelry using my link in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!